Now, that's some advice on obesity. They said as you get older, your metabolism reduces, it slows down. So it's expected to, if you're going to eat, start eating now.
Yes.
Enjoy all you can enjoy now. Because as you get older, your metabolism slows down, then the appetite could reduce. And I like what she said. That, if you're not hungry, don't eat. If you're not feeling hungry, don't eat. Many of us, we just feel like we need to have 3 square meals. Breakfast, lunch, and dinner. But how many people are having 3 square meals in this economy? Do you still eat 3 square meals?
Of course I do.
You eat 3 square meals in this economy?
Yes.
Hey! Wherever place is getting his money from, you should let us know. So you still eat 3 square meals in this economy?
Of course.
By
God's grace.
Very, very good. But then, I like what she said, that you don't eat when you're not hungry. If you're not feeling hungry, don't eat. Because that's the best. You don't force it. Many people grow up knowing that you need 3 square meals, 3 square meals, 3 square meals. You must eat breakfast at 10, eat lunch at 2, eat dinner at 6, and all that. But now, it's not healthy, like you heard. It's not healthy. If you're not feeling hungry, don't eat. Then as you get older, your metabolism slows down. So you need to be very careful and watch what you eat.
And most importantly, eat healthy.
Yeah.
Eat healthy and keep fit. You can't just keep on consuming food, No, have a timetable. Know how to schedule your food. I'm eating this now, I'm eating this now. Eat the 6 classes of food. Align them together and let them. There's a way it help your growth. So eat healthy. It's very important. Eat healthy.
Yeah, but then when we say we should eat healthy, if we're going to be very realistic, how easy is it to eat healthy? If you're on the road all the time, you're working. Sometimes you just need to grab a quick snack that might not be healthy. You grab it, and then before you know, you just keep on eating this snack all the time and that. But then may God help us.
Of course.
Yeah, we'll always rely on God, even at the most mundane things.
Yeah.
But then just stay fit, like you said. That's very important. Even if you eat a lot of junks and all, it's important to stay fit. Stay fit. Work out regularly. Take long walks. It helps. Long walks helps. If you're the kind of person that you work, you sit a lot. Try to stand. Try to walk around.
Yeah.
Sitting a lot isn't healthy. No. It's very important. Obesity is not good, though. Obesity is not good. So let's watch
no
it.
To obesity.
No, it's not good at all. Let's watch it. So that's it. Before we go into our talk time, even though Dayo is in here, I just want to talk a bit about Nigeria. Nigeria played with Libya. We're trying to qualify for the AFCON 2025 in Morocco.
Yay.
And I'm glad Nigeria beats Libya 1-0. But that doesn't make us qualify already. We still need to go to Libya, and we're playing that next Tuesday to secure a slot in the 2025 AFCON. So we'll be going to Libya to play against them. We hope Nigeria pulls through. They said we're top on Group D. For now, we are top on Group D. So we hope Nigeria pulls through. I'm rooting for Nigeria. I watched AFCON that was played, I think was it this year? Yeah. I love AFCON that was played this year. I really enjoyed it.
Yeah.
So I'm looking forward to AFCON next year again. I'll be played in Morocco. I want to see what will be done. I don't watch football.
No, I don't.
You don't? I don't watch football, but I watched AFCON.
Yeah.
And I enjoyed AFCON. I really enjoyed everything Nigeria displayed. Even though the tension was too much for me. I was screaming. I was like, no wonder I don't watch football. Because I was screaming, I was shouting.
The pressure is always
the pressure, I was screaming, I was shouting, I was banging, I was da. But I love the adrenaline. I love it. So I want to see next year. So my prayer is that Nigeria defeats Libya again next week on their home soil. Let's watch out and see what comes up. Now, let's talk about our gist for today. Over the years, people would say, well, self-development, self-growth is a journey. For many people, they see it as a destination, but I always tell people it's a journey.
Yeah.
And I think you could wake up this morning and feel that, well, you're feeling better. Some things have improved about you. You could wake up again tomorrow morning and feel that, well, the self-improvement isn't enough. You still need to work on yourself. And it's very valid if you feel this way.
Yeah.
But I always believe that before you can achieve total self-growth and development, one thing is very important. Self-identity, self-discovery, know your self-worth, and you need to invest in yourself.
Very much important.
You need to invest in yourself to achieve total self-growth and development. Today we're talking about investing in yourself. And people think investing in yourself has to do with your outlook. Yeah, it's part of it. But within is very important. What's your perspective about investing in yourself?
Okay, so investing in yourself to me is nurturing your personal growth. It's a deliberate act and a conscious choice you make of allocating time, energy, and resources to making yourself professional in whatever you do, be it your business, education, in every ramification of life. Just making sure you know what you want for yourself and there's a way you are getting it. And don't feel that you have gotten there because you can never get there. You always keep on moving.
Yeah, it's a journey, rather. Yeah.
From one stage to another. But that's where people miss it. People think, yes, I've arrived. But no, you have not arrived. In fact, where you stopped is where someone else has begun from. So you keep on discovering yourself. It's a continuous process. You keep on discovering. And you realize that the more you discover yourself, the better ideology you get. You have an idea of new things. Keep on researching. And I think that's what self-investment really is. Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, I understand. I actually agree with you. Investing in yourself, it's important that we learn to improve ourselves. We learn to be better. Yeah. But now the question here is, how easy is this journey of improving yourself? Because we're all humans. We all wake up one day and we feel that we're doing very well at improving ourselves. And then the other day you feel that you're not doing too well. And then you feel that improving yourself and investing in yourself is a goal. Now let's take the aspect of learning a skill to improve yourself. Learning a skill could take a number of months and years. And for many people, when they start learning, they see that at a point they're not even learning, they're not learning as much as they thought they would learn, or they're not learning as fast as they thought they would learn. And then they give up. Now, when people give up, is it fine for people to give up and say, I want to start again later? Because I feel it's okay. You could give up this morning and start again 3 weeks after. It's still part of investing in yourself because it tells you when you've gotten to your, it's just like an elastic. It tells you you've gotten to your limit at this point. But giving up is where the problem is. It's just like we say, when you fail, it's important that you rise up again. You don't fail and then you leave yourself like that. It's important that when you fail, you rise up again. So when you've gotten to this level in elasticity, I think it's also okay to say, I need to relax.
Yeah.
I need to chill and say,
catch the breath.
Yes, take that breather and then start again. Not saying, oh, I'm tired, I don't think I can continue again. Then that's at that point, people tend to, when you say you're in a journey of self-investment, people tend to question, and you say you're trying to get you're trying to be a better version of yourself. Why are you getting tired at this point? So when people get tired, is there a timeline to saying, okay, I'm tired and maybe I'm not going to restart anything until after 2-3 days? Do you think there's a timeline to it?
Okay, in self-development, I feel, okay, I want to learn a skill. For example, a skill. Where is it coming from? Is it that you heard somebody say, okay, somebody give you an advice, learn a skill or something, or tailoring or something, and you went into tailoring without discovering what you want for yourself? That's one thing. I know of someone that wanted to learn tailoring because it was fetching money. And at the end of the day, she lost it.
But money is important.
Money is important, but if you're deliberate about what you're doing, then it is better. Because you have the full idea of what you're doing, and you are putting much, you won't see it as tiring, you won't see it as stress, you always see it as an opportunity to keep on discovering yourself and making yourself a better person.
Okay, I like where you went to now. I like that place. So I'm going to take this. So you're trying to say passion is very important.
Yes.
Now, if there's passion, now I want you to be very honest. Now, if there's passion and there's no money, what's the next option?
Passion.
No, now it's the truth. Because because now you're saying, but the person went there because of money and got it all wrong. Yeah, money, if you go there because of money, just money alone, obviously the person will get it all wrong. But now I'm talking of passion and no money. Which one will you pick? Passion or money?
See, you might pick money, but then passion is still very important. Passion is key, because you can't do something without having, you don't want to do something. Imagine, okay, for example, I studied mass communication, and I just feel nursing is paying off better, and I want to go and start studying nursing. I will not be efficient in what I'm doing. I will not be productive.
No, I don't believe in that fact that you will not be efficient in what you're doing, except you're not a person that wants to improve yourself. I'm talking from a personal perspective.
That's why.
Because I feel that is why self-invest. That's why invest in yourself. That's where it comes in. Because if you feel that you want better pay you feel that your passion or this particular whatever isn't giving you what you want, and you want to come here to do it, and that's why investing in yourself. Investing in yourself to understand what you're doing. And the moment you understand what you're doing, I feel whatever fetches you money will eventually at a point fueled your passion too at a particular point. It is when you feel that it's not what I want to do,
okay,
but the money is there. That's when people feel. When you invest in yourself, I don't think you're going to fail at it.
There's a point in time that you see what you're doing as a burden, and you start thinking, was
sometimes
it right
when your passion
for me?
Doesn't even give you money, you see it as a burden.
For me, I don't think so.
Very soon.
That's why you must.
Very soon, if your passion doesn't give you what you want, you see it as a burden.
No. That's why it's a conscious choice you make and a deliberate action you take. Do you understand that? That's the two words.
Conscious and deliberate.
Yes.
Okay.
Make me understand
better.
You have to be deliberate about what you're going for. You have to be prepared to face challenges, because there is challenges everywhere. You have to be focused. Okay, here I'm going to there are challenges, and I'm ready to face it. And it's a conscious choice. You have to think deep. Think deep. This. Where am I going to? What am I doing here? How is it going to bring me out? Because we are focused on shining out. How is it going to bring me out? If you have these two things, then I think you'll be fine.
Okay, now now if passion comes, I love this passion. This is what I want to do. I love this particular thing I'm doing. And then I don't have the opportunity. The opportunity doesn't play its part. It doesn't show up. I don't see the opportunity to display my passion. But the other side, where the money comes in, is where I see the opportunity. And you're telling me that I should still stick to my passion and all. Opportunity matters here. I think opportunity plays here.
Okay, let me use this. There is passion. There is profession.
Yeah, but some people are very lucky that their passion is also their profession. Yeah, continue. Yeah, I get it.
Okay, so now, you are a caterer. That's your passion. That's what you have grown up to realize of yourself. And you studied mass communication in school. That makes you a journalist, of course. And if you are working, if you do it properly, you have gained a lot of knowledge in mass communication. That can help your passion to grow. Social media management, getting your targeted audience. That will help you. So there is this thing that helps you. It keeps you going, because you keep on getting results that you want to get. You keep on seeing what you want. Not I am tired, I'm not getting this, I'm not getting this. You get results. So that's how I feel. That's what I just feel.
Now let's take a reverse. Let's come back again into investing in yourself. Now, if you have the passion for what you do, I feel if you have the passion and you feel my passion can't take you so far. And that's what many people don't understand. Passion can take you so far if you do not invest in improving yourself. And many young people tend to forget that. They feel because I have the talent and I have the passion to do this, I feel I can do it. I don't need to go and improve myself. I don't need to learn anything. It's the talent I have. And someone says, well, the talent can take you so far. And the person says, well, I have the passion for it and I think I can do very well.
Oh, really?
So improving yourself is also part of investing in yourself.
Yes.
Now, you talked about a caterer. You talked about learning mass communication. Yes, you studied mass comm in school.
Of course.
But when implementing that in catering, I think you should also go deeper to also improve and learn more skills in catering. And not just rely, because I studied mass communication. I think I can talk very well. And when I meet a client, I'll just talk to the client and say, come and cook food. Come and cook 15 plates, 100 plates. And you need to learn deeper about the trade and about the passion. Yeah, but it's very important. I like that. Now, investing in yourself, I see some people who say, well, because I I learnt this from a particular person 50 years ago. They feel it's still very useful after 50 years. What's your thought? Because to me, those people are not even improving themselves.
The world
No,
is
because
evolving.
I understand that if you learnt from a particular person 50 years ago, it's valid and it is good. But while you're improving, while getting older, you should bring in new ideas to freshen up what you learned. And that is
Yes.
self-investment. I feel no matter the height you've gotten to in life, if you still hold on to, I learned this from this person 50 years ago, you are a failure. And there's no other word I can use. Like, I'm trying to look for the best, but that's the best word I can get.
You know, I feel those people feel the ideas of the old are still very much better than now because of the way the world is now. But me, I feel that the world is evolving every day. Things are changing. There is social media. There is everything. There is technology. So try to discover yourself in these things. Don't rely on what you have gotten. Discover yourself in these things that you are doing. What? I don't know if you understand what I'm saying. Discover yourself properly. Okay, fine, I have this idea from 50 years ago, right? What can I join with this idea that will make it more presentable? Because that's like 5 decades.
5 decades
Five
ago.
decades. No, that's wrong. I believe the person is a failure.
Exactly.
The person is a failure because
the person is a failure.
You should keep on researching. That is investing in yourself. Investing in yourself. And it will help you. When you go outside, you stand out. Having the idea of 5 decades and having the idea of now, merging it together.
Thank
when
you.
you go
It's a
out,
plus.
you stand out.
Yes.
So you don't just rely on one. Don't rely on now. Don't rely on then. Rely on both. Merge it together.
And when some
then
of
you'll
us,
be fine.
when some of us advise them that you're sticking to the to what you learned 5 years ago without learning the new one, they tell us that we're doing too much.
And then you let them be.
Can they be?
Let them be.
Can
Let
they
them
be?
rest.
The funny thing is, can they be? But then I love the fact that we're saying we're merging the old and the new.
Yes, it's very important.
I'm not discarding the old.
No.
I'm not discarding the old because then the old. There's this broadcaster Jones was saying. I think that's his name. He said something. He said he believes in old school. Old school is good school for him. So I still subscribe to old school can be good school. But then you have to infuse the new ones in order to make yourself relevant in this present day and age. If you're sticking to the old things, how much investments can you do with the old ones? You can't even in the younger ones you want to try to invest in, they're telling you that please, those are archaic stories. It's even when that's why they change textbooks.
Yes.
Textbooks that were used 7
Different
years
upgrades.
ago. They bring new ones because they know that the old ones are not operational now. It's common sense.
Teaching a 2 decades old person on communication, for instance, and you are giving him words of 5 decades ago, he might not understand what you are saying. He might be lost. But when you merge it together, when you bring in the ideas of now and add it together in that conversation, I trust you, the person would understand what you are saying. And in fact, it will be more productive
In serving.
That's what
like
I feel.
that. Okay, still talk about investing in yourself. Let's talk about self-discovery. Self-discovery is still on that investing in yourself.
Okay.
And I want to see it from a perspective of the young ones. You know, when you discover yourself, you discover several things about yourself. And then people face the challenges of either home, school, or work, and then say, I'm trying to still, you hear people, I'm still trying to discover myself. I'm still trying to find myself. You are quite young, so the journey of discovering yourself is how have you discovered yourself? Let me ask that first.
I'm in the process.
In the process,
Yes.
how has the journey been? Based from response from school, when you were in school, based from response from home, based from response in the workplace, are people understanding that self-discovery is a journey for you? Or people just feel like, well, no, yes. How has the journey been?
Okay, the journey has been fine. But, of course, there are trying times where you break down in your secret place. But then again, I've realized that... Sure.
Okay.
I've realized that maybe acting according to the room would do just fine.
So when you say Acting according to the room. That's basically when you enter the room, you read the room and
You
act.
read,
So that's-
survey. Okay, what do they want? Just give them what they want, because
So is that
they
not
will-
hampering your self-discovery?
No, I don't think so. I don't think so.
It is. For me, it is. Because if I'm discovering myself, for instance, if I'm discovering myself to be a very vocal person, and I step into a room, and that room, they don't want you to be vocal, you now tend to hide yourself because you want to please other people. Is that part of self-discovery?
You are not hiding yourself per se. You're just trying to protect yourself.
Protect yourself from what? Protect yourself from your authenticity? I'm confused.
Acting according to the room. You walk
I
into-
understand when we tell people to read the room, but
Yeah.
I don't see it in the perspective you're saying. Read the room is, for me, read the room is know when to do some things at a particular time. Does not mean me trying to hide myself.
You're not hiding yourself, but you're just. I walk into a room and I see, okay, do they want? I'm a jovial person. I crack jokes and everything, but I walk into this room and I see, it's a corporate environment. Everybody's working on system. Do they want this? And I want to hold myself back.
Okay, if that's what you're saying, okay.
Yeah.
So it's you trying to, well, then let's use, don't say, okay, it's you trying to control your reactions,
Okay, let me
actions,
use that
and
word.
emotions,
Yeah.
putting it on control. Oh, well, that makes sense. So it's been a continuous journey for you. Now, do you see self-discovery, self-identity? Are there similarities between both? Self-discovery, self-identity?
Self-discovery is what you have discovered, what the idea you've gotten, and identity is what you have chosen to be. Yes, you might have, you might be this jovial person. You have realized that you are jovial, you are lovable, you are this, you are that. But then, what have you chosen for yourself? What you are doing outside, is this for you? Are you happy with what you are doing? That's your happiness is very important. It's key. So, self-discovering, keep on discovering. It's carrying out research, but the identity is knowing what you are from the discovery.
And
So there are
let's-
two different things.
And let's look at it from the perspective of the young ones who are still in school or
Okay.
those who are still living under their parents' roof. Now, whatever you discovered about yourself and whatever you said is your identity, if it doesn't align with the expectations from, like, okay, for instance, let's look at the jobs, and you went to school to study medicine, and your parents expected to either be a pharmacist, a doctor, a nurse. You did something health related. But you say you want to be a DJ, and that's what you talked about, happiness, and that's what's going to give you happiness. How do you expect a child or a young person to work around that at that time? Because it seems very difficult.
Very difficult, I would say. But when you're deliberate about it, and when you are sure that that's what you want for yourself, there'll be a way to navigate around it. and you
Navigate
will
around
get
this,
yourself.
but I'm not gonna get monthly allowance if I don't do what they don't want me to do.
Your DJ will pay you, and your parents will be fine.
Don't say the DJ will pay you. Praise, I don't subscribe with you on that. Don't say your DJ will pay you. Because if the DJ doesn't even pay in the first few months, we all know the way these things work. They don't pay in the very few months or even a very few years at the start. So how would they pay you when your parents insist that you want to study? For instance, I'm not going to use this guy as an example. Fowles went to school, studied law, practiced law a bit, then went back to music. So my advice for such people is practice. Do what your parents want you to do. While doing it, you need to let them realize that this isn't what I really want to do, but I'm doing it because you want me to do it, but this is what I want to eventually do. And I'm sure they will eventually see sense in it. They will eventually click and understand that, yes, this is not what you want to do. You want to do something else. But we'll still talk more about it. But let's go on a quick break, and we'll be right back.
The love of my life, and I ain't excited tonight to give you.
Welcome back. You're still watching Breakfast in Bed, and we're talking about investing in yourself. So, Praise, what are your thoughts about the old general talking about self-discovery, self-investment, and self-identity at the end of the day, before we wrap up.
Okay. Investing in yourself, it's a continuous process. It's a journey that never ends. Even till you finally leave, it never ends. But you just have to be deliberate about it, prioritize it, and be conscious of the choices you make. Are they what's the effect on you? Is it affecting your happiness, or it's making you feel good? Make yourself the top person. That's what I just feel about investing in yourself. And there's one aspect of investing in yourself that cuts across investing in people. Some people out there, if they're not invested in people, they don't feel they are investing in themselves. There's a way they carry people along. For example, actors and actresses, they tend to, if they see helping younger actors is investing in themselves. Of course it is. If you look at it, it's investing in themselves. But when they must have carried out a survey, that is the discovering. What would this be? How would it be? What important would it be to me? And before they even take it out. So at the end of the day, they tend to discover their identity. I know that, yes, this is what I stand for. This is what I stand for. That's my thoughts on it.
I like the fact that you said you invest in other people.
Yeah.
If we listen to testimonies that people have said about the present president, President Bola Tinubu, many people will say you invested in them. And I actually agree that when you invest in people, you're actually investing in yourself. Because now at this point, he's the president and he has these people working for him, these people, being part of his government.
Yeah.
So I think I subscribe to that. It's very important to invest in other people. It's also a way of investing in yourself, because when you might eventually need them.
It's coming back to you.
Yeah, it's going to come back to you.
It's coming back to you.
Yes, that's it. But then when we invest, please be very careful about those you invest, because if you're investing in some people, at the end of the day, be very careful. So it won't be like you're just investing in other people and then you're not receiving anything. And also, it's very important to learn that you need to be intentional about your investments and everything.
Yeah.
You need to be very, very intentional. It is good to be intentional. It's good to be very conscious. It's good to bring in the vibe when you invest in yourself. It's good to understand that you're investing in yourself to receive the best of it.
And enjoy it.
And enjoy the journey.
Enjoy the journey.
Enjoy the journey.
Enjoy the journey. It's very important.
Well, it's very nice. That's what we can take in the world of Breakfast in Bed, talking about investing in yourself. Thank you for coming, Praise.
Thank you very much.
It was nice having you.
Same here.
Thank you for watching. That's all we can take on Breakfast in Bed. Please do remember to stay safe. Do remember to be good while you go around your daily duties. And please remember that do not let the economic situation of the country get to you. Get a breather. Relax. I know it's too much. Just relax. We need ourselves in this period. We need to support ourselves as much as you can support everybody around you. Please do support. We're on the edge.
Yeah.
Short fuse. We're on the edge. Little things tick us off. So you need to support ourselves. We need to stand by ourselves. We need to understand ourselves. And while we are dealing with the economic hardship, please let's remember to call our children and the young ones together. This is not the time to start doing things that are illegal. We've seen a lot of rituals around.
It's rampant.
People doing rituals. It's rampant. People doing rituals. People doing funny things, illegal things. Please, this is not the time. Just because you're in search of money doesn't mean you should go out of character. Let's remember to stay safe and then be the best support system we can be to ourselves. And Bababumi Agbibi, thank you for watching. We'll see you again next week. Take care.